Well, good morning, loved ones. As it turns out, my passage from the Psalms this morning is probably the best known psalm. And I'm thinking, what a good time to have this news visited to our hearts. So let me go ahead and read to you Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I have what I need. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He renews my life. He leads me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even when I go through the darkest valley, I fear no danger, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Only goodness and faithful love will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. And what good news! What beautiful words. And as I was meditating upon that this morning, my mind was drawn to a Good Shepherd passage from John chapter 10, and it dawned on me that I have never in my entire life as a believer, as a pastor, read these two passages in relation to one another. It's been a part of the background, but I've never read Psalm 23 about the Good Shepherd, along with John chapter 10 about the Good Shepherd. And so this morning, let me double down with encouragement by reading to you portions, the front end of John chapter 10, which says, this is Jesus speaking, "Truly I tell you, anyone who doesn't enter the sheep pen by the gate, but climbs in some other way, is a thief and a robber. The one who enters by the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens it for him, and the sheep hears his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought all his own outside, he goes ahead of them. The sheep follow him because they know his voice. They will never follow a stranger. Instead, they will run away from him because they do not know the voice of the stranger." Jesus gave them as a figure of speech, but they did not understand what he was telling them. Jesus said again, "Truly I tell you, I am the gate for the sheep. All who came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep didn't listen to them. I am the gate. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved, and will come in and go out and find pasture. A thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it in abundance. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand, since he is not the shepherd and doesn't own the sheep, leaves them and runs away when he sees a wolf coming. The wolf then snatches and scatters them. This happens because he is a hired hand and does not care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my own, and my own know me. Just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father. I lay down my life for the sheep. But I have other sheep that are not from the sheep pen. I must bring them also, and they will listen to my voice. Then there will be one flock and one shepherd." Don't know why. I never read those passages together. It seems almost to be negligent on my part not to tie them together and read them in the same reading. But as I meditated and thought about Psalm 23, I was drawn to John chapter 10. And when it was all said and done, oh, how encouraging and how warm. And I pray that that will be your experience today as you meditate upon God, who is the good shepherd, and his Son, who is the good shepherd. I will leave you with this poem, which is written in the form of a hymn that is sung across the world. And the hymn is this: "Savior, like a shepherd, lead us. Savior, like a shepherd, lead us. Much we need thy tender care. In thy pleasant pastures feed us. For us use thy folds prepare. For our use thy folds prepare. Blessed Jesus, thou hast bought us. Thine we are. We are thine. Do thou befriend us. Be the guardian of our way. Keep thy flock. From sin defend us. Seek us when we go astray. Blessed Jesus, hear your children when they pray. Thou hast promised to receive us, poor and sinful though we be. Thou hast mercy to relieve us, grace to cleanse, and power to free. Blessed Jesus, let us early turn to thee. Early let us seek thy favor, early let us do thy will. Blessed Lord and only Savior, with thy love our bosoms fill. Blessed Jesus, thou hast loved us and love us still. So our prayer today is that the Lord would, like a Savior, like a shepherd, lead us. And we have confidence that our good Savior is the good shepherd, and he will lead us well. God bless you. Have a great week.